Welcome back to Daily Flash. Let's get financially speaking, shall we? With the holiday season a month away, I like to get into my festive mood, and sure, I get the sweaters. But for Mitchmas, it's a very special day, especially today. It's a lot of fun. A lot of financial stress, however, comes with the holidays. And teaching us how to better prepare for the holiday spending is the sassy accountant, Shantel Williams, with a pretty smile and such great information.
Yes.
You know, it doesn't have to be stressful, does it?
It really does not. It really doesn't have to be stressful.
You know, and you know, we hear the whole things like, you know, watch your budget, you know,
Yes.
the beginning of the year is going to be much worse if you don't. But you got some great ideas how we can go through this holiday, stay financially secure in
Yes.
what we're doing. And it's not too terribly hard to really to get to that point. But
Right.
before we even jump into that, we got to do even more important stuff.
Okay.
The sassy accountant, where did
Yes.
you get that name, girl?
So my mentor, he gave it to me. He said, you know, you're one of the youngest people I've ever mentored before, and you have such a sassy approach every time I ask you a question.
Okay. Now I'm expecting that now, okay?
So, you know, I'm getting better. I'm getting better.
Girl, you can be sassy. It's all good. All right. So as we move forward, where do we start with actually the holiday budgeting? Is this something we should have been doing back in February? Or?
When it comes to holidays, you can also like get caught up in how do you spend? Are you getting a gift for mom? Are you getting a gift for everyone? Are you participating in the Christmas holiday activities with your job or your employer? And so you don't want to get caught up in trying to give everyone a gift.
Okay. So should it be, when you say budget, total budget, or I'm only spending $20 on each person, or could it be a hybrid of something like that?
So technically you should be following like a 50, 30, 20 rule anyway with your money, right?
Okay, tell me that.
So 50% is all your bills, 30% is your leisure, 20% is savings and tithes, right? So you only have 30% of your real budget you actually can play with. So of that 30% of the budget, how much are you giving away to everyone else?
Okay, now your 30% might be different from mine, which is actually your first step, which actually is understanding your financial situation.
Correct.
You have to go look at maybe what's about to come, like later in the year. Tell me, how can we break those down?
So you know what your regular bills are every month, right? But you also know that during the holiday times, we have Thanksgiving dinner, we have Christmas dinner, we have New Year's dinner, we have family coming and going. So because we have all of these things happening, what does that look like? Are you paying to stay with someone, paying to stay in a hotel? Or are you staying with a family member? Are you driving? Or are you flying? What does that look like? So you have to really plan ahead. So if you're going to travel, at least have a budget for traveling expenses as well.
That's something I would never even think about, because you're like, oh, yeah, you're going to imagine until we can just appear somewhere, then we have to worry about it. You say a realistic budget. Mom, I want this. Oh, you'll get it for Christmas. Is that part of it? Meaning, like, when you have that realistic budget, what is a realistic budget?
A realistic budget is that 30% again.
Okay.
Okay, so what does that look like in your life? For me, that 30% might be $3,000 a month. For you, it might be $5,000. For someone else, it might be $500.
By the way, it's not nowhere. Sorry, Jackson. Sorry, Shantel. All right, and quickly for our next one, prepare for unexpected costs, which you kind of spoke about. But then also, too, is embrace the spirit of the holidays. Now, usually if I'm going to be a Grinch and save money, I kind of want to forget about things like that as far as money. Is that what you're saying not to do?
No, I'm saying if you're going to get decorations, you know, only get a few new bulbs. Don't change the whole color of the tree, you know? Because some people will go out there and change the entire color of the Christmas tree instead of just changing the bulbs. Or doing something creative, making a popcorn string that only costs you $3 instead of spending, you know, $75 on Christmas lights. It's thinking outside of the box so that you can buy other gifts or save money.
I'll tell you something with that, having kids, and you know this, having kids, they'll not remember the stuff you bought them, they'll remember making those popcorn strings,
They
right?
will remember
So
the
do that.
experience.
Check out more information. Love having you on, Shantel.
Thank
Very
you.
sassy girl. ALPfirm.com. You can also go to our website, dailyflashshow.com. You want to find out more information. Thank you for joining us.
Yes.